Like, who's ready? I haven't even started. Okay, let's do it. All right, guys, so welcome back to our channel. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna start, y'all, by last year me and Justice tried out, being together, whatever, and it didn't work out. The only reason why it didn't work out was because A, he was having a daughter, B, he was far, and C, I think he just needed his space and stuff. So we both decided to just go our ways, and I never spoke about it, never did a YouTube video about it, never did nothing. So I'm like, all right, we tried hanging out again later on last year. I don't want to say this. I don't even know if I should expose him like that because I really feel bad. Should I? I mean,
Obviously.
Okay, well, I'm going to just put it out on the fucking table because he wants to make a video. So here we go. So basically, Justice and I were going to see each other again. And he bought me a plane ticket, right? So as I'm ready to go to Arizona, he stopped talking to me and he never spoke to me again. So here comes the day that I'm going to get on this fucking trip, and he never spoke to me. He basically ghosted me. So I decided not to talk to Justice again, and I felt like that shit was dead. So I decided to move on, and I was like, all right, whatever. I moved on. He did his thing. Whatever. That's fine. It's normal. Then in December, I'm not gonna lie, I found Justice again on Instagram, and I hit him up, and I was like, yo, what's up? Like, is everything cool? Everything's fine. We were on good terms. We were never on bad terms. So anyways, next thing you know, he's calling me and he's telling me like, oh, like we should like hang out someday, or like you should come to Arizona, and I'm thinking, okay, nothing really ever happened in the past, so what's wrong with trying again? So I'm like, all right, period, like let's try again. So here I am, ready to go to Arizona. Mentally, I don't know where this is going because of the past. So I'm like, okay, maybe if it's just some friend stuff, then we're gonna do it like that. It's gonna be chill. Sorry, y'all, I just can't believe he did a video. He's dumb as fuck for this. But then I go to Arizona. He introduces me to his family. He introduces me into his friends. He tries to involve me with absolutely everyone. And keep in mind, I wasn't ready for that. But since he was like really like already putting like a lot of effort into this shit, I'm over here thinking, oh my god, he wants to be with me. As a woman, if you're a girl, you're watching this, if a guy is buying you stuff for your birthday, if a guy is inviting you to his house and being Christmas together, meets my mom, all of this, do you not think that like it's going somewhere? So here I am trying to give him his space still, but he's rushing it. I'm not even gonna lie, it was rushed, right?
Very rushed.
Exactly.
It was so quick.
Okay,
Very
so here comes New Year's, right? And it's here comes New Year's, and I go back to LA. I'm working. I want to give him his space because I already know how he works. Like, he loves just having his own time. Me too. And then I go to LA, and I'm gonna come back for New Year's because he knows we're about to spend New Year's together or whatever. So then my thing is, if you felt some type of way, like if you were already feeling, hey, you know what, I don't think I could be in a relationship right now. I don't understand why he did not tell me that. I don't know why he wasn't like, you know what, Val, I think you shouldn't come because I'm feeling this and this and that way. And I'd be like totally fine with it. Next thing you know, I come to, Arizona. We spend New Year's together. He's acting hella weird. And then the next day, the next morning, he tells me that he wants to go see his mom, so he wants to go do that. And I'm like, sure, go do it. A complete dick to me. I'm asking him what he wants for breakfast. He doesn't want to reply to me. He is literally like doing whatever he wants. Keep in mind, I'm a guest in his house, and he's still being hella disrespectful, as in like not trying to talk, like not trying to text me, not trying to like update me on what he's doing. So I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I already knew something was coming up. So he gets back that day, 4 p.m. after leaving me damn near all day there by myself. And he sits me down and he's like, yo, like, this is how I'm feeling. I don't want to be in a relationship, yada, 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 which he did explain in his YouTube video. And it's right. It's totally right. Everything he said is right. So he was like, oh, I don't want to be with you because I just feel like it's overwhelming. I don't think I'm ready to be in a relationship. And I was like, you know what? What did I do? I was like, bet. It hurt me? Yes, it did. I had nowhere to go. Now, what he doesn't explain is that I had 2 bags with me in Arizona. One of them had broken. I had just gotten back in I mean, I had just gotten a flight, so I was like, I'm not trying to get on a flight right now. I was A, depressed as hell. B, I didn't know where to fucking go. And C, I'm not about to stay in the house where somebody is not trying to be around me, because he was already acting like a dick. It's almost like, you know, when someone's like around you and they're giving you that energy where it's like, I'm kind of tired of you, like you're like annoying me. I'm not about to stay at his house, even though he did offer for me to stay at his house. I was like, I don't want to. Like, I feel uncomfortable being somewhere where I don't feel welcome. So I hit up Raylene, which happens to be his brother's girlfriend, right? And I'm crying, I'm bawling my eyes out. She feels hella bad. So she's like, I'm gonna pick you up and you can stay here until, you know, you decide to go back. So my plan was, okay, I'm gonna go back to Arizona, but I'm gonna have my friends drive here so they can help me grab my bag, so I don't have to travel with these 2 huge bags. That he didn't care enough to even think about that, by the way. So basically I'm kind of like stranded in Arizona at this point, and she's the only person that let me stay at her house. And he wants to call me a bum, but let's get it straight. I have my money and I could have easily gotten a hotel, but I decided to stay with Raylene because I didn't want to feel shitty.
Also, if you're going through that, why would you want to be like by yourself
in a hotel? I didn't want
someone to like be there to
so my friends were only
stuff.
available. This happened on Friday. My friends were available on Monday, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna stay till Monday and, you know, just hang out, do my thing. You know, I'm heartbroken as shit. I'm like, well, nobody, like, he doesn't want me. Like, I was sad. I was like, whatever, like, I'll just move on. You know, at that point, it's like, he didn't care. He wasn't even asking me how my day was. He wasn't even care. Like, he knew I was in Arizona, by the way, right? So he knows that I'm staying with his brother. He doesn't care enough to ask me if I'm doing fine, if nothing. He didn't even pay attention. He even had the audacity to tell me, oh, have a safe flight, when I had just explained to him that I had to have my friends drive to Arizona to pick my shit up. And I'm just like, okay, literally, you're super careless. I just I couldn't believe the energy that he was giving me, because I was like, that's crazy. Like, we went through all of this. I literally gave you your space. I did everything, and you're still being a dick to me. That's fine. Now, I love Raylene, and I thanked Raylene and Jordan so much for letting me stay at the house. I don't appreciate Justice calling me a bum, because there is no bum here. I have my own business. I have my own money. I can easily get a hotel, but the only reason why I did it, like I said again, was because I didn't want to be sad, and I had no one to tell. I felt embarrassed to tell social media. I felt embarrassed to tell my friends. My friends didn't know. I felt embarrassed to tell my mom. I felt embarrassed to tell my family. I felt embarrassed to tell absolutely everyone, because I cannot believe that I went on social media again, and then I went and I fucking shared I don't want to cry right now, that I shared my fucking life again with somebody that I thought that I was going to be with, that I thought it was serious. He was leading me on. He was buying me shit. You buy me Chanel, you want to buy me this, you want to introduce me to your family, but then, oh, the next day, hey, you know what? I just don't want to be with you anymore, because like, I'm tired, or like, I'm overwhelmed, or because I'm not mature enough to handle somebody like you, which is what he should have said. But anyways, you know, I'm staying with Raylene, during those days, I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, whatever, I'm sad as shit, I'm depressed. During those days, I start getting DMs from people telling me that Justice is going live, trying to flirt with the waitresses, telling me that, oh, he's out here, I don't know if I think he went to the strip club, that he's out here, you know, flirting with people, that he's acting single, that he's drinking, while I am in Arizona. While he doesn't, like, while he knows that I'm staying at his brother's house, literally sad as a motherfucker, because I don't know what to fucking do. He is out here drinking, he's out here flirting with people, strip club, this and that. I'm like, oh, you want to play that game? Because, I mean, clearly you're just showing me that you wanted to be single the whole time, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. Let him cut you up. Yeah, whatever. So I decide, you know what? I'm going to go out. Yes, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go grab a drink with some people that I met. I'm going to go have fun. Yes, I was still at Raylene's house, and maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have gotten a hotel and, you know, done my thing. I don't know. But that same night, I realized that. So I did end up getting my stuff, and I got a hotel, and I stayed at a hotel just to avoid issues, just to avoid people.
She's not a bum.
Because I'm not a bum, exactly, because I got money. So I just, you know, I got a hotel. And here I am, hanging out with some people in Arizona. I went to a little, like, bar situation, super cool. Like, we had so much fun. And then the next day, I went to dinner with the same people or whatever. Everyone was like super nice. To be honest, like, I got my mind out of like the whole situation. And then next thing I know, I'm getting calls from Justice, and I'm getting text messages from Justice. And what I forgot is that he had my location. To be honest, at that point, what does it matter? What does it matter if you have my location? What does it matter if I'm going out? What does it matter what the fuck I'm doing if you decide to break up with me? Right when I had just gotten back to Arizona, literally the day after, you go ahead and be like, hey, you know what? I don't fuck with you no more. I don't want to be around you. Like, literally, that's what he said. Did he not? That's exactly the energy he gave me. He wasn't even trying to be my friend, because I was like, all right, you want to be my friend? I tried giving him a hug. It was awkward. Like, he didn't even want to like hug me back. He was just like, almost like, get the fuck out of here type of vibe. So in my head, I'm like, why do you care? Why do you care if I'm going out? I'm 20, ladies, listen to me. I'm 24 years old. I do not have time for somebody telling me,
okay, but you broke up with me, so why
exactly.
can I not go out and do my own
Exactly.
thing?
You don't
I'm
have
single now. You clearly don't want me.
No, and it's
so it's an issue that I'm going out. You're just mad because you're feeling instant regret that I'm moving on and I'm still doing my thing, and
exactly.
I'm not walling around crying over you.
So why are you? Oh, I thought.
What you thought I was gonna?
Yeah, no, wait.
Please.
I thought 3 days ago you were just telling me to get out of your house, and that you weren't trying to be with me like that. Not even.
So you can go to the strip club and flirt with everyone, but I can't go to dinner. Okay.
So then I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go out and have fun, because clearly, he literally, it was, I don't even think 2 hours later, like, he was already like on live trying to flirt with people and stuff like that. I'm just like,
but you can't go to dinner.
No. It's
no,
not no, but listen, it's not even.
Mad.
It's not even about that. It's just that. So you basically regret what you did. So you want to bring me to Arizona. You want to break up with me the next day, and then you want to be mad that I'm out having a drink. Why? If you literally weren't even trying to be associated or be involved in my life for any type of reason.
If you don't, why does it matter if you're out for a drink if you
So
don't want to be in a relationship with me?
exactly, you don't. So at this point, y'all, I don't know what to tell you guys. Thank you so much, Justice, for the video that you just did for me, that you dedicated for me, that literally is so dumb, because you basically just exposed yourself. It's funny because he made himself feel like...
he tries to make everyone feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Like, literally in every situation, he's literally the bad guy, and he's the one doing it, but he tries to make his fucking fans feel bad for him.
I have literally screenshots of my messages with him. I stopped replying to him from the day that I left his house, only because it was hurting me deeply. I was at, actually, a couple of fans saw me at fucking Olive Garden crying. I was literally bawling my eyes out at fucking Olive Garden, and some girl came up to me like, oh my god, I watch you on YouTube. Like, it was embarrassing. I had to have the girls come with me. Like, it was so much, dude. Like, I literally, like, I'm shaking right now, because just even thinking how, like, the situation that he, like, left me in, I'm just like, damn, like, I would never do some shit like that to somebody. I would never have someone fly out to LA, make them think that I want something with them, drop you the next day, go to the strip club, go to the bar, flirt with people, and then be mad that they're out here doing whatever they want. I'm grown. You know, I'm grown. Whatever, if you don't want to be with me. And it's funny because I gave him time to, like, whatever, this is what you want right now, right? Like, in the morning. And I decided to come back later on that day to finish picking up my stuff. And I sat down and I was like, hey, listen, as a friend, I even gave him advice as a friend. I didn't even leave the situation in bad terms. Like, I sat down and I was like, you know what, maybe, you know, hopefully one day you realize the stuff that you're doing isn't right, and that you shouldn't be leading people on, that clearly you're only doing this at this point for social media. Like, clearly you're only worried about getting content out there, and maybe if I add Val to my videos, shit's gonna go up and there's gonna be things to talk about. But on the other hand, like, besides, like, if we take social media out, I was hurt. Literally, he isn't. He doesn't really care because he wasn't really trying to be with me like that, you know? So now he's like, ooh, I'm gonna find any excuse for her to fuck up so I can go do a video. Y'all, whether it be me coming back to LA and hanging out with my guy friends or hanging out with my friends and doing whatever I want, he still had intentions of doing the video, okay? So, and by the way, let's get this straight. Before I left his place, he was like, you know what? I'm not even going to put this shit on social media. This is something that's going to just stay like there. He was like, it has nothing to do with social media. What's the first thing he does? He does a video on social media. I'm grown. I'm too grown. For real. Like, I don't have time to sit down and do a video. We broke up. Like, I mean, if that's what you really want to do to get content, then we can do that. But I don't got time for that shit because I got a business to run and I got shit to do. So anyways, y'all, I appreciate those that fuck with me heavy. I have nothing against him, like, to be honest. So this day, we'll never have anything against him. Even after he flaked on me last year and got me a flight and never spoke to me again. Even after, you know, me being there when he was going to have a kid that ended up not being his kid. Even me after going to Arizona in December, spending time with his family, buying him gifts, you know, making it special for him. Even after I left that house with giving him advice, I laid down in his bed and I don't know if he was like not here or he was like in Jupiter or something, but I sat down and I gave him advice as a friend. I was like, this is the last time that I give him a chance. This is the last time I give you a chance. I tried a whole fucking year. I tried with you. I tried being nice. I tried being there. Oh, he's gonna have a kid. Okay, I'll be there. Oh, you know, you want to give me a flight? I'm gonna come see you again. Didn't speak to me again. Oh, you wanna, you know, be with me on Christmas and my birthday? Let's do it again. Over and over and over, and then just tried, and then for me always be the one hurt. Like, it's done. I gave you advice. I left in good terms. I was like, okay, you know, this is what you want. That's fine. But I mean, I don't think I have to sit there and be like, just be prepared that I'm gonna do my thing. No, because I'm grown and I'm gonna do my thing regardless. When somebody doesn't want you, you're just gonna go do whatever you want. The only difference is that our lives are on social media, dude. And, you know, you guys don't have to deal with that. Like, you guys, if you guys break up with your boyfriends and you guys are heartbroken and you guys want to have a night out with your friends, have your night out. If that's what's going to get your mind off of things, because the guy that you're with is out here at the strip club and is out here flirting with people, already DMing girls, already doing this, already doing that. Girl, do what you got to do. I'm sorry, but I don't know where I fucked up. Maybe I think the only thing that I could have said was I could have done, which, I mean, whatever. I could have just gotten a hotel when I left. But Raylene is such a sweetheart that she let me stay at her place while I cried and bawled my eyes out. And he gave how many fucks? He gave 3 fucks. He gave 3 fucks. I was in Arizona and he was like, I'm gonna go drink, I'm gonna go have fun. Didn't even care to ask me if I was okay. Didn't care to call me if, you know, I was fine and how I was gonna get home. Like, just, I don't know. And I wasn't even gonna, honestly, I'm not even gonna do a video because that shit's too much. I'm like running out of breath. But
Someone's definitely screen recorded this, I guess.
if you screen recorded this, please put it on YouTube because I'm not about to do a whole video.